my name is Ashima and today we are going to do a quick practice which will target your shoulders, your neck as well as your arms. We are also going to integrate some hip openers because I love to do hip openers, and there are also some fun things that we can do in this practice. So you do not need any props for doing this practice, and we just begin by sitting in a cross-legged position or in any way that is comfortable to you. You can begin just sitting up cross-legged in any way that is comfortable to you. You can close your eyes here. We're just gonna do a few neck rolls. Let your head drop down to one ear really slowly, staying with your breath, and lean over towards the other ear. Do not go back, just do a little half moon circles. Keep breathing as you go the other way, just so you can notice where exactly you tend to hold the tension in this area. Now bring the head all the way back to the center. We'll take one final little neck stretch here so you can drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Crawl the left fingertips out to the side so you should just feel this a lot more. You can use your right hand to lightly pull the ear further away from the shoulder. It's more about lengthening. Stretching your neck, whatever feels the best for your left side of your neck. Cradle your head in your right hand, lift all the way out, and then we'll switch sides. So drop your left ear to your left shoulder, reach the right fingertips out to the side. Maybe use your left hand to intensify the sensation, trying to mimic a similar shape you did on the first side. Lifting the head all the way back up, let's make our way onto hands and knees, tabletop pose. So we'll take a variation of cat and cow. This doesn't really engage the lower back. It's more about the shoulders and upper back. So palms under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. As you inhale, drop your belly towards the floor. But more than anything, think of squeezing your shoulder blades behind you as if you were hugging a little pencil there. And then on the exhale, broaden the shoulder blades away from the ear. Contract and mindful movement. Take one more. Now come back to neutral tabletop. We'll go to it, thread the needle. Reach your right arm up to the sky and then exhale, reach your right arm through, lower your right shoulder and right ear to the floor. I like to reach the left arm up overhead and just push into the arms and push into the left fingertips. You'll probably feel this more in your mid and upper back. Slide your left hand back and push into the floor. Come back to your tabletop pose. Let's go to the other side. Left arm rises. Exhale, twist it under left shoulder. Right arm can extend up. Try to keep your hips stacked over your knees. Slide that hand back and come to your neutral tabletop. Let's find our downward facing dog. So for this down dog, especially make sure that you're not tensing up your neck. You might need to paddle the feet, sway the hips a few times. Coming into a ragdoll fold, walk your feet to the top of the mat, bend your knees generously, and you can hold onto the elbows here. Just dangle. Fingertips come down to the floor. Bend your knees even more and push into the heels to roll all the way back up, coming to stand. We'll take one last forward fold. So from here, you can interlace them and clasp your hand behind you with the elbows bent. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Just like in the cat and cow, bend your knees generously, hinge forward from the hips, and see if you can start to lift the knuckles off of the tailbone. Maintain that squeeze. And fingertips come down to the mat. Step your left foot back. Left knee comes down for your low lunge. As you inhale, reach your arms up and then cactus shape into the arm. So bend the elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you, and exhale, release. Tuck the toe back under. Reach your right arm up. This is your easy twist. Bring your right hand to your low back and just let your head hang heavy. So you should feel a nice stretch here through the right side of your neck. Right hand comes down, downward facing dog, soften your neck. And from this down dog, step your left foot forward between your palms, back knee comes down to the floor, low lunge to the other side, reach your arms up and cactus. Release, easy twist. Back toes under, extend your left arm up and bring your left hand to your low back. Let your head drop here. Left hand comes back to the mat. Let's take a little vinyasa flow, plank. Lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Relax your neck. So reach your right leg up to the sky. And then step your foot forward in between your palms. Spin the back foot parallel to the shoulder edge of your mat and lift up for your warrior 2. Now bend your elbows in front of you, eagle arms. Wrap your right arm under the left, binding once or twice. And see if you can tuck your chin to your chest and let your forehead drop towards the biceps. This should feel pretty good. Inhale, release and open up the arms. Turn your palms to face up towards the sky and you're going to bend into the elbows and squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Take a few deep breaths here and release. Last one. You're going to reach your right arm up to the sky, bend your right elbow and see if you can bring your left arm back behind you. Interlace your fingers for your archer arms. and you should feel this pretty intensely through your right arm. Straighten your front leg and carefully release the arms. We're going to make our way into our triangle pose. Hips go back. Reach your left hand down. Instead of looking up, which is intense for the neck, bring your hand to your low back and just drop your head down. Carefully move that hand out of the way and look down, bend into the front knee and find your downward facing dog. Let's go to the other side. Reach your left leg up to the sky, step that foot through and warrior two. You're going to bend your elbows out in front of you. This time your left arm binds underneath the right, either once or twice. Push your forearms together and just drop your chin to the chest. Keep that knee bent generously. Inhale, release, open up the arms, turn your palms to face up to the sky, bend into your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Inhale to release, arch your arms, left arm extends up, bend the left elbow and see if you can reach the right fingertips back to the chest. Sinking down. Straighten your leg, carefully release the arms, triangle pose, hips go back, let your hand support itself on your shin and bring your right hand behind you and drop your head fully, soften your jaw. Just stay strong in your legs, in your foundation. Look down to the floor, bring your hand back out. Take a vinyasa. And we're all meeting in our downward facing dog just for a breath. And let's set our knees down to the ground. Come all the way forward onto your belly. We'll take a leg chest opener, especially if you work at a desk and are hunched over quite a bit. So from your belly you can reach your left arm out to the side. This is option 1. You can bend the elbow at the 90-degree angle, palm is flat to the floor, and then rolling over your left shoulder. Bend your knees here and you can either bring your right hand to your low back or you can just use your hand to push into the floor. Try to relax your head and neck here. Just breathe into those pectorals and the left shoulder, wherever you feel the most. Let's release onto your belly. Move to the other side. So your right arm goes out straight, or you can bend the elbow at the 90-degree angle, or you can push into your left palm. Slow, steady breaths. And release back to your belly. Take a little Sphinx pose, sliding your forearms out in front of you. Lift chin and chest up, thinking of pushing the head of the arms, bones back. Let's release, and you can just flip over onto your back. Lowering yourself down. Pull the knees into the belly, giving it a big squeeze. It feels great and relaxed. Reaching your arms out into the T. Just taking your stretch here with your feet about the mat with distance apart. You can just let the knees drop in a windshield wiper motion. Super simple, flowing with your breath. So winding down from your practice. And whenever you're ready, we come to Shavasana, corpse pose, our final resting pose. Palms can face up to the sky. Drop your shoulders down and away from your ears. Let yourself melt and soften here. Notice how neck, shoulder, arms, and upper back feel now, as opposed to when you first stepped onto your mat. Imagine you can breathe in all that new space you've created. Letting go a bit more with every exhale. Begin to deepen your breath, filling up your chest and your belly. Wiggling fingers and toes or gently turning your head side to side. You can reach your arms up and over, take a big stretch. Roll to one side, come up and take a seat. Sitting in any way that is comfortable for you here. Close your eyes once you're there. Sitting up nice and tall, join the palms together at the front of your heart. Let's close our practice with a big chant of Om. One time we inhale to chant. Breathe in. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for doing this quick vinyasa flow practice, emphasizing your neck, your shoulders, as well as your arms. I would love to know how this practice went for you, so please leave me a comment down below and do subscribe my channel. Hit the bell icon so that you will be notified about any video that I release. This is just to help me grow my channel and help others to know about my videos and know about all these beautiful yoga practices. Just support free yoga on the internet. Thank you again, and I will see you again tomorrow.